What is up, YouTube? Happy New Year, everybody. Northeast Ohio here for a cautionary tale, we will call this one. We're going to get into first year New Jersey, not the state, shenanigans. So YouTube nonsense down below, like, comment, sub, all that jazz. We are very close to 3,000 subs. Might even be at it by the time this video posts, but we are on the verge. My goal was to hit it by the beginning of the new year, but we're going to be real close. So smash the sub button. I know we didn't make it by the new year, but I'm just barely going to miss it, which is fine. Be using market movers a lot today. Links to that are in the description below. That's where all the pricing, data charts, and all that nonsense comes from as well. So today, I want to get into first year jersey cards. The reason why I want to get into this, because I already see what is happening in the market. And that's in relation to Kevin Durant and his first year Nets cards. Okay. The prices on those are starting to creep up. Now, he was not in Prism base last year. His first Prism card came out of Chronicles. That makes it a little bit harder to pull, but you still have the optic and you know, all that jazz to go along with it. And I just kind of wanted to do this as a, hey, don't forget this happened. Because the quote Battlestar Galactica, all this has happened before and all this will happen again. And I can see the writing on the wall for this exact thing happening all over again. So back in, just to pull this up really quick, August 5th, 2020, I made a video, or a very early video, about Lebron base cards and how expensive they were going for. And I said at that time, you know, be careful with these. And that ended up being the case. So let's go back over here and look at this wonderful graph. I ran this from April 1st to today, January 1st. I'm recording this on New Year's Day. And you could see the huge spikes in the summer, and then boy, did the bottom fall out of these things. So this was a cute little, like, oh, okay, LeBron base Prism, this card right here, 2019 Prism, his 85th year card, not a rookie card, not a second year card. First Lakers rookie, though. It's his Lakers rookie. You know, PSA 10s of these things back in the early spring were around $100, give or take. And the silver was at one point all the way down to around $400 to $500-ish back in April. More and more people started talking about this, about, oh, the first year Prism, first year Lakers jersey, all this and that. And steam begun to build, and the snowball started rolling down the mountain, if you will, picking up steam. And as we approach, you know, the midsummer point, the NBA bubble is getting ready to come back together. These things really take off. The silver spiked all the way up to $1,500. I'm sorry, $2,000, 1975. And the base went right along with it all the way up to $800 for a base Prism PSA 10 176th year LeBron card. But it's his Lakers rookie. Oh my goodness. And the theory in this time right here, this wonderful time where it went nuts, was, oh my God, if he wins a title for the Lakers, everyone and their sister, your cousin, your fifth cousin is going to want this card. This is going to be the card everybody wants. And the prices went nuts, as you could see on the charts. And then everyone was saying, how long is this ride going to go? And the bottom of the barrel advice that you heard from people was, oh, don't sell these things before the NBA finals. You're crazy. The prices are going to go nuts when they win the title. What? You're a fool to sell now. Yeah, I know it peaked at, $2,000 and $700. Imagine what happens when he wins the ring and hoists the trophy and there's a parade. Well, there was no parade, but you get the point. And all the shenanigans happen. Don't sell now, hold. So what happened? Two things happened. One, the air came out of the card market bubble a little bit in the summer. It happened around the same time as the playoffs in the NBA. A second thing happened. Everyone was told, hey, don't sell these things until they win the title. And I made a video about this as well. I do not remember the date on this one, but I did a video specifically on this back in the fall when the NBA finals ended. So what happened? The NBA finals ended and everyone went to sold their LeBron Lakers stuff at exactly the same time, and the market got completely flooded. Completely flooded. And the prices tanked. Absolutely tanked. So the Lakers won the title right around mid-October. I believe it was like the 12th I believe it was the 10th, actually. 10th or the 9th. I think it was right here on the 10th. So between this high point and the 10th, they had already come down quite a bit because, like I said, the air was coming out of the sports card bubble to a degree. And then the Lakers won the title and they dropped again. Notice, all right, they peaked here. They slowly started coming down. Then they dropped again, flat, flat, flat. This is where the Lakers won the title. And then it had went right off the cliff again. Why? Inventory. More sellers than buyers. Then it's been slowly creeping down ever since. And you can see the base card followed the exact same path. The ups and downs don't look as extreme because it's in relation to the silver chart. So the silver chart kind of dominates it. So let's look down here. Back in April, a base was selling for $135 and a PSA 10. It went all the way up to $700 at one point. Today, it's selling for $120, $118. So it's selling for less today than it was in April. Not much, but less. The silver's actually gone up a little bit. Population count on these is a lot lower, and a silver's still a silver. But those are only going for $700, and they peaked at almost $2,000. So the point of all this is, don't get cute with Kevin Durant first-year Nets stuff. I firmly believe there is money to be made off the KD first-year Nets stuff. But it is the ultimate get in and get out as quickly as possible. Do not get cute and try to time the market. Because guess what? Everybody else is going to try to get cute and try to time the market. Get in, make your profit, and get out. Will you leave money on the table? Maybe. Maybe by pure luck, you will time the market perfectly. Here's the big problem with this. Grading is so backed up right now at all of them, but specifically PSA, that say you wanted to get a KD Prism graded, or even an optic hollow, whatever, and you send it out today, January 1st, on a regular submission order through a bulk submitter, $25 to $30. And as of right now, those are running about $4-ish months. So 5 months. And that's right now. There's no guarantee that you get it back in 4 or 5 months. Who the hell knows what happens between now and then? Do they get shut down again because of COVID? Are they getting more slam than they're letting on? Who knows? And if you submit it bulk, you're definitely not getting it back. And you sure as hell don't want to submit it express at $50 to $75 unless it's maybe like a silver or a variation or a numbered card or something like that where it's going to pull a lot higher price tags so you could justify it. But I'm just strictly talking about the simple stuff, the base, the silvers, the hollows, whatever. So I feel like you're really playing with fire trying to grade this stuff, at least through regular means. Now, if you had a silver, to me, that justifies sending express and try to get that back, in a month or whatever express is running these days, 4 to 6 weeks, I think it is currently. If you wanted to play that game, because I do think there's money to be made there. The Nets look fantastic. They are probably going to be one of the favorites for the Eastern Conference Finals, assuming health. They may trade for James Harden. A whole lot of nonsense could happen. So at some point in time during the spring, this card is probably going to peak in value. Best guess, it peaks right before the playoffs, just like LeBron's did. Who knows? I'm guessing. I could be completely wrong, but that's just my speculation, is that this peaks a little bit before the playoffs start, and then kind of goes from there. And then everyone's going to you're going to hear the same thing again. Oh, man, the Nets are the 2 seed in the East. KD, Kyrie look great. I got this KD first-year Nets card. This is going to be sweet. All those New York people are going to want to buy it up when they win. And everyone's going to say, oh, I need to sell this. And then people are going to go, oh, no. Don't sell yet. Wait for them to win, or at least wait for them to make the finals. Then sell it. You and everybody else. The more you try to time this market, the more often you're going to miss. And you're going to be left sitting there holding the bag saying, oh man, I guess I should have sold this 4 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago or a week ago. And now you've left more money on the table because you waited too long. My general approach to all this nonsense, all this sports card shenanigans, is get in, get out. Take your profits, get out. Yes, it is going to bite you in the ass sometimes. You're going to look back and go, what the hell have I done? But there's just as many times that you're going to look back and go, whew, man, am I glad I got out of that when I did. Especially stuff like this. We're not talking about like Luka, Giannis, Ja, LeBron rookie cards that are going to be good for years to come. Stuff like this, that is not the case. Get in, make your money, get out, use that money to buy stuff that you actually want to hold on to long term. That's all I have for you guys today. Once again, cautionary tale. So YouTube nonsense down below, like, comment, sub, and we will catch you guys on the next one, which will be tomorrow morning for the weekly updates. Probably a lot of NBA talk on that one, most likely. Pretty much all NBA talk on that one. Got a lot of stuff to cover in that one. A lot of interesting things moving and shaking. So, happy 2021. 2020 is in our rearview mirror finally. Peace.